Hello everyone, it's Eugene. Today's topic about particle 에 and 으로. So let's dive in. Please repeat after me. 서울역에 가주세요. 서울역으로 가주세요. The only difference is the particle, right? So you will likely use this phrase in the taxi talking to a driver. So, shall we get in? Now, what should we say? Which one should we choose? Number one or number two? Number one sounds like pointing to a specific location. 서울역에 가주세요. And number two, it sounds like talking to its direction. 서울역으로, direction. So in this situation, both sentences is okay. Both works. So let's check more examples. 달리기는 건강에 좋아요. Running is good for your health. But isn't it something weird that when we look at the particle 에 in 건강에, isn't it something weird? Like 건강 means health, but health is not about like specific location. Like we can touch it, we can see it. But in the sentence is 100% correct. So how is it possible? Let's rewind and let's go back to the very beginning of our class and let's look at where 에 and 으로 actually came from. 에 and 으로, both pure Korean, and they have been used since at least 15th century. That is roughly about 600 years ago. And they have different origins, different cases. Like 에 is locative case and 으로 is instrumental case. This is not about musical instrument. Think of it as a tool, okay? And those two expand from its core meaning. So 에 expand from spatial to abstract, and 으로 expand instrumental, which is tool, to directional. So when we express as a one word, 에 is at and 으로 is through. Let's check grammar rule. 에 attaches directly to any word, regardless of its ending, but 으로 has two forms. So if the word ends with the consonant, like 운동, 음식, check, we're gonna add 으로. If the word ends with the vowel, like 공부, 한국어, 날씨, we're gonna add 로. Okay? So let's start with the particle 에 as a locative case. The dog is on the couch. The dog is on the sofa. 강아지가 소파에 있어요. Let's check about the particle 에. Let's imagine the dog's paw touching the surface of sofa and is pointing a specific location, sofa. 강아지가 소파에 있어요. That's why the particle 에 is used together. 책을 책상에 놓아요. I put book on the desk. Can you imagine the surface between the book and the desk? And also particle 에 pointing specific location, the desk, 책상에. That's why the particle 에 is used here. Okay, let's check more examples. 아기는 침대에 있어요. The baby is on the bed. Now, let's feel this image. Like the baby's back touching the bed. And it's pointing also specific location, the bed, right? That's why 침대에 있어요. The particle A is here. And 내일 공원에 가요. 내일 공원에 가요. I'm going at the park tomorrow. This is pointing to a park, right? Pointing to a specific location. 공원에 가요. That's why the particle 에 is used here. Okay. Let's review again. Now, 강아지가 소파에 있어요. The dog is on the sofa. On the sofa. It's pointing to a specific location, sofa, and we can imagine the dog's paw touching the surface of sofa. And the next one is about I put the book on the desk. Put the book on the desk. Can you feel it? And 내일 공원에 가요. I'm going to the park tomorrow. This is about park, right? Pointing to a specific location, park. And the baby is on the bed. Imagine the baby's back and feet touching the surface of sofa. This is also pointing a specific location, 침대, the bed. Okay, let's stretch particle a little further. Its usage from core meaning, spatial to abstract. Okay. Before we check examples, let's pretend we have a magic lantern. When we shine it, it reveals the surface that are normally invisible. Okay, let's pretend we have it. 달리기는 건강에 좋아요. Running is good for your health. Let's check particle 에. So when we think about 건강, health, can we touch it? Can we see it? No. This is not about specific location, but in this situation, we expand its usage from spatial to abstract, right? So let's shine with our magic lantern. And something landed on it. What is the surface? What is the abstract surface? Yes, it is 건강. 건강 is where the effect of running landed. Let's check more example and feel its usage. 노래에 감동했어요. I was moved by the song. Let's check particle 에. 노래에. Now, can we touch the song? Can we touch 노래? No. Can we see it? No. But something landed on it. Which one? Our emotion is landed on 노래. An invisible abstract surface is 노래. Is where our emotion is landed. 감동했어요. I was moved. Okay, let's check more examples. I laughed at the joke. 농담에 웃었어요. Let's check particle 에. Here. Okay. Can you see the 농담? Can you touch it? Can you touch the 농담? No. But something landed on it. Let's shine with our magic lantern. Yes. Invisible abstract surface is 농담. Its 농담 is where our laughter is landed. 새벽에 전화가 왔어요. A call came at the dawn. 새벽에 전화가 왔어요. Can we touch 새벽? Can we touch it? No. Can we see it? Not exactly, but the call landed on it. Where? On the surface of time. Abstract surface called 새벽 is where the call landed on. Let's review again. This is about abstract surface, right? Abstract invisible surface. So we have to shine with our magic lantern. So the first sentence is about 건강에. 좋아요. The effect of running is landed on the surface of 건강, the abstract surface, 건강. And I was moved by the song. Our emotions, our feeling landed on the surface of 노래. It reached. And I laughed at the joke. 농담에 웃었어요. 농담에 웃었어요. Our laughter landed on the surface of the joke. 농담에 웃었어요. And 새벽에 전화가 왔어요. A call landed on time called 새벽. Okay? So these things are about the abstract surface. Now it's time to look at particle 으로. The origin of 으로, think about as a tool. That's where the particle 으로 came from. Think about as a tool. Imagine our hand using tools to do something. For example, like using scissors for cutting the paper, using a pen to write down something, and using a towel, wiping our hands, using a fork to eating cake. Let's check in real examples. 가위로 종이를 잘라요. Cutting paper with scissors. So what is the tool in the sentence? A scissors, right? That's why the particle 로 is used together. 가위로 종이를 잘라요. Okay. Next sentence. 수건으로 물을 닦아요. Wiping hand with the towel. Let's imagine a towel and our hands wiping the water in our hands. The tool is a towel, right? That's why the particle 으로 is used here. Okay, next sentence. 포크로 케이크를 먹어요. 포크로 케이크를 먹어요. I'm eating cake with the fork. What is the tool in the sentence? It's fork, right? That's why 포크로 로 is used together. Next one. Writing a name with the pen. Now, can you imagine a pen and with our hands? So that's why 으로 is used together because the tool is pen. And now there's a specific surface is appeared, right? do you remember the particle pointing to a specific location and like some specific surface? The particle 에, right? So sentence is gonna look like this. 펜으로 종이에 이름을 써요. Now, can you feel its differences? The 으로 is about tool and 에 is about pointing to a specific location, specific surface. Okay, let's stretch the area of tools. It's not only for our hands. There's a lot of tools, right? A lot of tools. For example, like a tool called bus to go to school, a tool called email when we use to contact someone, a tool called a phone call when we want to make a reservation, and also a tool called language when we want to say something, right? Let's expand its usage. So, 버스로 학교에 가요. I go to school by bus. What is the tool in the sentence? The tool called bus is used, right? That's why the particle 로 is used together. And also, did you notice there's another particle 에 is here, right? The particle 에 is pointing a specific location, right? That's why 학교에 가요. Now, can you feel a little differences? A little more? Let's check more examples. 이메일로 연락해요. Contacting by email. So in this situation, the tool is email, right? It's invisible, but it's untouchable, but it is tool, right? Email. That's why the particle 로 is used together. 이메일로 연락해요. 전화로 예약해요. Making a reservation by phone. What is the tool in the sentence? Yes, it's a call, right? The phone call. That's why the particle 로 is used together. What are we reserving? Oh, a meal at the restaurant. Also, in the situation, the restaurant is the specific location, right? So sentence is gonna look like this. 전화로 식당에 예약해요. Pointing a specific location, restaurant, 식당에, and the tool that we use is phone. That's why 전화로. Okay. 한국어로 말해요. Speaking in Korean. So, of course, language is a tool, right? Definitely. So that's why the 로 is attached. 한국어로 말해요. This time, where is the tool is being stretched? Can you guess by looking at the pictures? Yes, this is about role and position. So, as a team leader and as a representative or as a first place winner or as an interpreter, the tool has stretched into a new area the role and position. Let's fill in real sentence. Okay. 팀 리더로 일해요. Working as a team leader. So in this situation, the role is team leader. That's why the particle 로 is used here. And the next sentence is doing a presentation as a representative. What kind of role in this sentence here? Yes. 팀의 대표로 as a representative. That's why the particle 로 is used together. 팀의 대표로 1등으로 이겼어요. Won as a first place. In this situation, 으로 is used with 1등, the first place. The role, position, the position is the first place. That's why 으로 is used here. Okay. 통역사로 왔어요. Came as an interpreter. What does she do? She's an interpreter, right? Here is interpreter. That's why the particle 로 is used here. Where is she now? I think it's the event, right? Again, event is a specific location, right? That's why particle 에 used here. Event, 행사에 왔어요. Okay, let's review again. Now, can you feel its differences between 으로 and 에? The origin of 으로, think about as a tool. Okay? And the tool with our hand, and it expands from usage like a tool called boss, and also invisible tool called a call, or expand its area like a role or position, like an interpreter. And 에 is pointing a specific location, right? That's why 종이에, 학교에, 식당에, and 행사에. Now, here's the fun fact. If I switch its location, the sentence is going to look like this. 종이에 펜으로 이름을 써요. The sentence works totally fine. So language is not fixed, it's flexible. Let's remember that. So if I switch sentence number 2, it's going to look like this. It totally works. And the number 3, also same. If I switch its location of particles, but it's totally fine. Last one is same. 행사에, pointing to event, 행사에, as an interpreter, 통역사로 왔어요. Now, it is time for last chapter of particle 으로. Since long ago, we learned to use tools and get used to it, right? But we didn't stop there. We kept moving forward with direction. Language is the same. The particle 으로 has the origin of an instrumental case, the idea of using something, and it naturally gaining a sense of direction. So for me, the particle 으로 carries an image like passing through a long tunnel and stepping into a new space. Now, we know how to use the tool, right? It's time for us to moving forward with direction. Let's have the kind of image and let's fill in real sentence. Okay. 바다로 걸어요. Walking towards the ocean. Can you feel its direction. When you look at the picture, the girl is walking towards the ocean. Let's feel its direction of particle 로. That's why 바다로 걸어요. Going home. 집으로 가요. 집으로 가요. Can you feel its direction towards home? 집으로 가요. 창문으로 빛이 들어와요. Light comes in through the window. Can you feel its direction of the light? And it comes through the window. 창문으로 towards window. The wind blows towards the north. 바람이 북쪽으로 불어요. Can you feel its direction? The wind blows towards the north. Okay. Let's think about again. Think about direction of 로 towards the ocean. That's why 바다로 걸어요. And going home. Going towards home. That's why 으로 is used here. And think about lights. And light comes in through the window. 창문으로 빛이 들어와요. And let's imagine the wind blow towards the north. That's why 북쪽으로 불어요. Okay, it's time to go back to the very beginning of our class again. Do you remember the couple who were running at the park? Now, can you feel a little differently? Particle 에 in the sentence? This is about abstract surface, right? And the effect of running landed on the health, 건강에. Now we know how to use 에 and 으로 at the same time. Great. So particle 에 and 으로 may seem like at first, but once we understanding its origin, they're fundamentally different. Remember, the 에 is pointing a specific location, like sofa, right? Imagine the surface, the dog's paw touching the surface of sofa. And the particle 에 expand its usage from spatial to abstract, right? In this situation, let's remember the magic lantern. When we shine it, it reveals the surface, the abstract surface, like 건강에, like health. Particle 으로, think about it as a tool, right? Like a pen. Our hand and tool using something, and it expands its usage like invisible tool like language, right? Or phone call or email. And also it expands more the area like role or position. And finally, it developed a sense of direction. So think about a wind or light. Direction. Okay. Congratulations, you did great today. So if you have any question, leave in the comment and see you in the next class. 우리는 다음 수업에 만나요. Thank you so much.